Narendra Modi-led Indian regime has further tightened the restrictions in occupied Kashmir, particularly in Srinagar, ahead of a carefully orchestrated visit by the foreign delegates. Restrictions including intensive checking and frisking, surveillance through drones, and the deployment of the heavy army and paramilitary forces have eroded the civil rights and liberties during the second phase of the so-called assembly elections. Posters appearing across occupied Kashmir have condemned the visit, stating that the Modi regime is misleading the world with the stage tour. This move is seen as an attempt to mask the grim reality of the human rights abuses and the ongoing struggle for self-determination in the territory. Senior APHC leader Mirwais Umar Farooq, in a media interview in Srinagar, stressed that the elections cannot replace the resolution process for the Kashmir dispute, questioning whether India can withdraw from the previous agreements with Pakistan. Mirwais emphasized the need for meaningful dialogue to resolve the issue. BJP regime has suspended 21 government employees and 5 casual laborers in occupied Kashmir on the fabricated charges. This move is a part of the occupation regime's ongoing policy to intimidate, suspend and terminate the Kashmiri employees on the false grounds. A 32-year-old Kashmiri prisoner, Bilal Ahmed Kuche, died in the Indian police custody in the Kishtwar district. Bilal was falsely implicated by the India's National Investigation Agency in 2020 in a suicide attack on a paramilitary convoy. Kashmiri leader Altaf Hussain Wani, in a joint communique to the foreign diplomats, cautioned them against India's restrictions on assessing the local populations and the human rights victims, urging support for a UN fact-finding mission, international monitoring of the violations, and the release of the detained political leaders and the activists in the occupied territory.